Yo, what's up, everybody? Sunday fun day. Hey, so got a banger for you. Just going to get right into it. This is pretty cool, man. I read this saying the other day, and it just, man, really hit home with kind of my journey, along the way. So it says, your job is to plant the seed, not change their heart. Do not get your role and God's role mixed up. So, I take this as, you talk to somebody that's a hardcore Christian or hardcore Catholic or hardcore anything, they want to try to press their beliefs on you. You know what I mean? They want at the end of the conversation for you to believe in what they believe in. Okay? Let's say you're an atheist, you don't believe in God. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm not going to come at you with, a million things. I'm going to wait for you to be going through something. And I'm just saying, this is how it worked in my life. It worked really well. This along my journey. I remember back in the day, man, my buddy Clint Anderson, if you know him, you know him. But, what he would do, man, he would never press his beliefs on me, and if I was going through something, he would hit me with a Bible verse and then just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Like when somebody's getting pressed, or, like you want me to believe in, your type of Christianity, or you want me to believe in, a certain type of religion. Well, some of them people, man, are just nonstop on you until, they're trying to make you, well, at the end of the conversation, like I said, they want you to believe in what they believe. It don't work that way, man. God's in charge of the heart. So your job literally is to know the Bible, know the word, If Clint wouldn't have known those Bible verses right off his hip, it would have never stuck. So read the Bible, know the Bible. You know what I mean? Someone's going through a situation, it's your job to plant the seed. God will take care of the rest. You don't have to try to force your beliefs on anybody. Most of the time when that happens, people just shut down. I know when if I was at a party, or let's say I was anywhere in a group of people, and some guy really wanted to go on a religious rant, I'd leave. I wasn't even hearing it. There, you know what I mean? Because I was on my own stuff. I wasn't trying to hear what I didn't want to hear. And that's how 99% of people are. That's why it's just easy to plant the seed, bust a quick Bible verse out on them, be like, hey, this is how this relates to your situation. And then I'll tell you what, every one of those stuck with me, whether I wanted it to or not, which is weird if you think about it, but now God's leading the way. So just wanted to throw that one out there. Thought it was a pretty interesting little story. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you next time.